Okay, everybody, in this insane story, Insanity X10, the $36,000 plus Apple Vision Pro with 18K gold and fine leather trimming that you've been waiting for, by Jack Purcher. This morning, he goes on to say, I received an email from Caviar promoting their custom Apple Vision Pro headset decorated with 18-karat gold and fine leather. The email noted that Caviar continues to redefine elegance and exclusivity with its latest masterpiece, the custom version of Apple Vision Pro, Caviar Edition. Its breathtaking design adds $36,000 to the starting price. I'm sure that somebody out there, some billionaire or multi-millionaire, is going to buy this just to flex, as if the $3,500 headset isn't a flex already. In and of itself, or maybe I'm just broke. Who knows? Anyways, I thought this was just a crazy story and worth noting. Apple AirTag nabs Graverobber. Tired of their uncle's gravesite being robbed, a Texas family used a stealthily hidden AirTag to catch the thieves in the act. What the family didn't bank on was that their clever use of Apple's item tracker would help authorities discover more than $62,000 worth of stolen bronze memorial vases. Tony Velasquez told Click2 Houston that his uncle's gravesite at Restwood Memorial Park in Clute, Texas, had been repeatedly robbed. Each time, thieves had absconded with a bronze memorial vase which retails for $600 that adorned the grave. Apple's AirTag has been credited with foiling many would-be thieves. Recently, a Texas restaurant recovered its beloved 6-foot-tall, 150-pound fiberglass bull statue thanks to a well-placed AirTag. In May, a hidden AirTag thwarted a $1.1 million armored truck robbery. In March, a search warrant revealed how the Drug Enforcement Agency used an AirTag in an investigation, the first federal agency known to do so. These are pretty insane stories. Good on AirTag. I might just have to go get me one. Apple seeks to fend off EU antitrust charge triggered by Spotify at hearing. Apple will on Friday seek to fend off a revised EU antitrust charge and possibly hefty fine linked to claims it prevents music streaming companies such as Spotify from informing users of other buying options outside its app store. EU antitrust enforcers earlier this year boosted their case against the company's so-called anti-steering obligations, but dropped an earlier charge against Apple's requirements that developers use its in-app payment system. Apple has said there is no merit in the case triggered by a Spotify complaint in 2019, pointing to the Swedish music streaming service's dominant market share in Europe, where Apple Music trails in 3rd or 4th place in most EU countries. Its other argument is that it has revised rules to allow reader apps such as Spotify and Netflix to include links to their websites for signups and user payments, allowing app developers to bypass its controversial 30% App Store fee. The Samsung foundry is determined to get ahead of TSMC and announced yesterday they'll be entering mass production of chips below 2 nanometers in 2027. On June 8th, Patently Apple posted a report titled TSMC customers Apple and Nvidia will be the first to test 2 nanometer processors while the industry enters a race to deliver ultra-fine fabrication. At present, TSMC is the world's leading foundry player, but Intel and Samsung are determined to get ahead of TSMC on processors below 2 nanometers. This is pretty crazy. This is so far in the future, I can't even fathom what processors below 2 nanometers are going to be like, because the 3 nanometer process in Apple's M3 is going to be insane. So I'm excited for this. 2027, not too far to wait, but I can be patient. Major iCloud price hikes hit UK users. Apple is raising its price of iCloud storage plans in the UK, with the respective tariffs going up by around a quarter. The increases affect users who are subscribed to iCloud Plus plans with 50 gigabytes, 200 gigabytes, and 2 terabytes of online storage for photos, documents, and more. A bigger Mac with a screen over 30 inches is reportedly in the works. Gurman wrote in his latest edition of his Power On newsletter for Bloomberg that new iMacs with 24-inch screens like the current models are coming sometime in 2024, probably featuring the company's upcoming M3 processors. Quote, the company is also conducting early work on an iMac with a screen over 30 inches, I'm told, he said without offering additional tidbits about a bigger Mac. Gurman has learned that Apple is developing more than a dozen devices to be released in 2023 and 2024. In the fall, the company should launch the second generation Apple Watch Ultra alongside 2 Apple Watch Series 9 models. There are also 2 new MacBook Airs on the roadmap for later this year or early 2024, plus a new M3 powered 13-inch MacBook Pro and updated versions of the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pro models running the M3 Pro and the M3 Max. Other planned refreshes include a new iPad Air, OLED-based iPad Pros, a new Apple TV with updated hardware, and the 3rd generation AirPods Pro. New home equipment such as smart displays is also in the works, Gurman has it. I'm personally excited for a lot of that, but more specifically, I am super excited about the M3 version of the MacBook Air and the AirPods Pro 3s. I currently have a pair of AirPods Pro 2s, and they are by far my favorite headphones. Let me know in the comment section below if you're super excited for any of the products listed in Gurman's report. Apple launches Business Connect, allowing companies to decide how they appear in Apple Maps listings. While the new feature is aimed at businesses themselves and those with official place listings within Maps, it is aimed at making the company's information more useful for customers who might be looking for information. Some of Apple's rivals, such as Google, have long offered richer listings for businesses and made it easier for both companies and themselves, as well as customers, to add information to those listings. Apple Maps has until now opted for a more controlled method, largely relying on information from other systems such as Yelp. The feature launched in the US earlier this year, but it has now rolled out more broadly, allowing UK companies to start claiming their own listings and adding information to them. It also comes with a range of protections. Apple will vet the information within the showcase banners that will appear on listings, for instance, to ensure they do not include swearing or other prohibited content. And it will also call businesses to ensure that other people are not able to falsely take control of listings. Apple makes a big new move with Elon Musk's Twitter. With its eyes on promotion, Apple TV Plus seems to be embracing Musk's changes. With just a few days until the finale of Silo, a science fiction show on Apple TV Plus, the platform shared the full first episode via its official Twitter account. The post has been seen more than 37 million times, with Musk himself retweeting it, calling it a great move by Apple. Note, you can AirPlay from your iPhone to TV to watch on a big screen. Okay, and the last story of the day, the iPhone was released 20 years ago today. Happy birthday to the iPhone, as she officially turns 20 today. It's hard to believe that 2 decades ago, on June 29th, Steve Jobs' invention first hit the shelves, taking the world by storm. I just thought this was really cool. Not much to the story, just, happy birthday iPhone. Anyways, give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more news and an easy way to keep up. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.